live. Let's see if this works. Okay. Can everybody see me?
Remember when I signed you up for your first bank account?
Yeah, I still use it. Why?
It's cost you thousands. I want to fix this. EQ Bank offers high interest and no fees on everyday banking. You'll make more.
That looks great. You know that this chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein and that poke bowl. Taste of the Tropics is on now. Get 30% off orders of $20 or more. DoorDash.
This chat could have happened over the phone, right?
Wouldn't have gotten to see you.
With DoorDash, dash that delicious whenever a craving hits. Dash that late night burger and that lunchtime lox. Dash that post-workout protein.
Okay. Literally, that DoorDash nonstop ad in the background. So annoying. I just finished it. We should be back now. Okay. Sorry about the DoorDash loop, everybody. Wow. So I have my computer here just so I can answer everybody's questions. I know the DoorDash insanity was a bit of a nightmare, but I disconnected and now I'm back in. This is my first live, so obviously there's probably going to be some hiccups, but we're back again. Okay, so there are 4 of you currently in the room. Can everybody hear me okay? Just put in the chat whether or not you can hear yes or no. Maybe I'll put a poll. Good, bad, okay. So we have Robin saying yes, that he can hear. Hello to Robin, hello Marcelo. Hello Donna, if you're still here, yay. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? Since this is my first live, I'm not really sure what to talk about. I was gonna talk about deconsuming. I was gonna talk about struggling with shopping. And obviously going through that cycle. If you were on my community tab yesterday, then you would have seen the little mental dilemma that I had around the Marc Jacobs, the small tote bag in that custard yellow color, being on 20% off. And whether or not I buy it or not, I received a lot of good comments, so thank you to everyone that commented and gave their input, because it really had me thinking more long term about replacing items or revenge spending to get something that is similar to something that I got rid of, but not totally the same. Oh, do I like vintage bags? I do like vintage bags. I do really like vintage shopping. We have some like okay vintage shopping in Vancouver, but the vintage shopping that I've done in Europe is obviously like way better. One of the first things that I got is like a Gucci bag when I was in the south of France. I don't know if it was real or not, it was a bit sketchy, but that was like my first intro into vintage and I really liked it. The stuff was way better made. And Marcelo, oh, what a nice surprise seeing you in a live. What a nice surprise to see you in my live. I'm really excited. I like this format. I guess it's a lot easier to have like better conversations, live conversations, as opposed to seeing what everyone has seen me before, which is pretty like edited down. Like my most recent vlog was over an hour of footage that I cut back into 16 minutes. So it's quite a bit different to be alive. But yeah, thank you for the 12 of you that are here. Thank you for the 5 of you that are still watching. What else can we talk about? I literally don't even know what to do in a live. I could bring one of the cats. Does anyone want to see one of the cats? Let me see. Actually don't know where they are. Mr. PB is just in front of me, so I could go get him, but he's sleeping, so I don't really want to disturb him. What else can we talk about? Deconsuming. So I've seen this trend on TikTok, which, you know, if you're in the States, RIP to your TikTok, but the people like making deconsumption videos on those videos of people with like 1 million Stanley Cups, or doing like those restock my fridges with me. Like the restock my fridges are so entertaining to watch just because they're so aesthetically pleasing, but the amount of like additional stuff that you need to purchase in order to like build a fridge like that is kind of crazy. So that I think is an interesting topic. I could do a full video on that. It would take some more research. Highborn Blushing, thank you for joining the live stream. Oh, in Vancouver, love that, a fellow Lower Mainland sister. I love living in Vancouver. We had a really beautiful day today. It's nice to get out there. Hopefully the nice weather keeps coming. I'm sure it will. I think it's supposed to be like 20 degrees this weekend, so Born Blushing, we're gonna have a nice hot weekend. Love that for us. What else do we have? Who else is here? Any other peeps? Yeah, so pretty today. I actually had to go to the dentist today, which wasn't that fun, and I was told that I have my wisdom teeth, right? And I was told that I have to get them all removed, but it can't just be like a regular removal. Gotta get to a specialist, which sucks. Marcelo said, saw your video about deconsuming, but I also feel so attached to the pieces I've been gathering, feel like in the 10-15 years. Yes, totally. I definitely realized that it's like, you don't have to get rid of everything. You don't have to like deconsume everything from your wardrobe, because things will come back. Fashion is cyclical. Vintage fashion is coming back. And in 10 to 15 years, which is like more or less, what is vintage? It's vintage over like 20 years. But all the stuff that you've acquired thus far, you keep it in really nice condition, you can have some of this like stuff forever. Then it'll become vintage, and then it'll be nice and worn, be nice and aged, and be like the OGs of things that brands will re-release, you know, from their archives. Yeah, I really wish I didn't get rid of that Celine Nano. But here we are. We live and we learn. But that's okay. That is okay. I guess Born Blushing, if you're still watching, do you do any vintage shopping in Vancouver? And if so, where do you go? What are the places that you like to go? With love. Hello. Hello, thank you for joining the live stream. Can't believe it's already been 9 minutes now, or I guess 10 minutes in total. I thought I would only do 30 minutes for my initial live stream. Obviously just dip my toe in it. So far I'm having fun. Could make this a regular thing. Do people like afternoon ones? Do people like evening ones? I don't see myself doing a morning one, but these are fun so far. What else? What else? What else? Marcelo and With Love, where are you two currently based? And Donna, where are you based if you're still in the chat? Would love to know. Would love to get a better understanding of where my viewers are. Or I'm blushing. No vintage shopping for me. Yes, mine and yours. Yaletown, great. Marcelo from Italy. Oh my gosh, all the way from Italy. I've always wanted to go to Italy. I've never had the chance yet, but would love to. Oh, I bet you have some really good recommendations for vintage shops. The vintage shopping in Europe is way better. With love from NYC. Hello from NYC. Also love New York. Been one time I went on a high school trip, saw, what did we even do? I think we saw the memorial site for the World Trade Centers. So sad. Born Blushing, still so sad that Nordstrom shut down is one of my happy places. Totally was. I'm sad that Nordstrom shut down. I can't believe it. But I have heard that Simon's is taking over the first 2 floors of the old Nordstrom building, which is very exciting. For those that are not familiar with Simon's, they are a luxury-esque department store, similar to Nordstrom. And then Nike and Zara are set to take over the additional floors, which I think is quite interesting. So we will be getting something to fill that space. But yeah, Nordstrom, what a place. For those that haven't seen Nordstrom, I'm sure with love you have seen Nordstrom because you're in New York. Nordstrom is bumping. Well, actually I heard there's some Nordstrom tea that they just did an additional round of layoffs yesterday, which is crazy. Let me get one of the cats. I'll bring one of the cats over. Alright. Oh! Let's see. Will she escape? Oh, Simon's, yes. A Saks would be cool too. But a Simon's is there. Oh, hello, Miss Nadia Rambles. We have links joining the live stream. What do you think, Pinky? Down for the live stream? No, not down. With love. Ragdoll. I have a few videos on the little Ragdoll kitties. Oh my god. Okay. On the Ragdoll kitties. So definitely check those out. Ragdolls are the best. My favorite. Super fluffy, very cuddly, all of that. Thank you, Dolly. Yeah, she is so pretty. Ooh, a question from Marcelo. How did you manage to deal with personal and work life versus what you share? And do you feel like I found a balance? On YouTube, I feel like I definitely try and not share as much of my professional work stuff because I do work in a retail company, and upon their, I guess, caution, it's better to not mix the two. But in terms of what I share, I feel like I share a lot in terms of my, in terms of parts of my life, especially around shopping and what I think about certain things in fashion and consumption and general things around human society and culture and stuff like that. I've started to get a bit more personal. When I first started the channel almost 4 years ago now, which is crazy, I did a lot of early cook with me vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, but those are since privated. But I definitely feel like I still struggle to find balance online with like what I decide to share and what I decide to like keep more to myself. And that's something I've always sort of struggled with. But I feel like as like things move more online, it's like, and I've had this community now for we're approaching 4 years, which is kind of crazy. So if anyone has been here for the whole time, pop it in the chat. But I can't believe it's been 4 years. This was a pandemic project that has kept on. I can't believe the pandemic was 4 years ago now. That's crazy, you guys. But yeah, I still think I'm having trouble finding balance, but I'm trying to get better, you know, being more vulnerable with people. I've been like, every time I'm more vulnerable online, it seems to resonate better with people, because like, I'm a person. Nadia Rambles asked, how do you get ideas for what you want to post on your channel? Great question. Obviously from the community, a lot from you guys as well, posting what your reactions are in the comments, or just things that I'm like struggling with. A lot of this channel is me struggling, to be honest, struggling mentally with like consuming and just like how we consume, how we go about consuming ethically, I guess, or trying to, and just like being very cognizant of like the world that we live in, and just trying to make content that I feel like will like resonate with people, such around like when I started doing the decluttering videos, the deconsumption type work, people were really, like you all, the viewers, were really into that type of stuff, which obviously I'm like super grateful for, because it's very hard to keep up with some of these extra vloggers, extra YouTubers in like this luxury space, like Maria Dragonova, who buys like a new bag every week. It's very hard to like compete with those types of people. So it's like finding different ways that I can niche myself and create just create more specific content from my experiences. But also it's like what other content creators are doing, what like other people are watching, what's trendy, and what is really being like spoken about. Thank you, Marcelo, and with love. Yes, I have been doing some decluttering videos lately. I don't know, I feel like I decluttered so much that I'm a bit like off-put from decluttering at the moment. I decluttered everything that could be decluttered, but yeah, the decluttering was fun. It was good. It serves its purpose and it has its place like within the shopping cycle. But my next video coming out tomorrow, stay tuned for that, will be more about the downsides of decluttering, and why I don't totally recommend it like I used to. With love. Yeah, to be honest, it isn't realistic to buy that much stuff. Yeah, most of the people don't even enjoy their purchases because they keep buying new stuff. And I found that was the cycle that I was getting caught in. I was just like buying, and then it was all living in my closet, mostly being untouched, mostly being paraded around for social media. And I just felt that was like disingenuous to myself to like continue on that path and then continue to like promote that way of living your life, that lifestyle. But yeah, going on now, I'm like trying to find that balance. So I feel like there's always like, we're always walking like a tightrope between balance of things in our lives. So yeah, hopefully we can get better as a community. Oh, I see someone potentially has had bad audio. No, not the bad audio. Hopefully that gets better soon. But yeah, are there any other things? I guess in terms of struggling with shopping, I'm sure a lot of people have this as well, but all the new fashion shows with Fashion Week, I just saw the Celine fashion show. Oh my god, some really nice stuff. And since I'm getting married next year, I'm sort of on the prowl for a white wedding bag. So if anyone has any ideas, definitely let me know. I'm super open to some new stuff. But yes, the wedding's not until next year, so we can hold off for that. Do you all want wedding content as well? I'm unsure how much to, include. Obviously, I want to respect Robin's privacy and like how much he wants to include, but also it's like I kind of just want to go through it with you all, bring you all with me. We decided against getting a videographer for the wedding, but maybe I'll be my own videographer. Yes, a wedding purse. I saw one from Celine. Told my salesperson to potentially put me down for just to see it. There's no harm in seeing it. Okay, Marcelo, what are things that you believe are always worth investing versus things that it's never worth it? Like I was all about investing in pants. Then weight fluctuate. Ooh, yeah. Great question. I believe leather products are always worth investing in. Leather bags, leather jackets, leather shoes, leather hats, leather pants potentially. I feel like leather, I never miss when I invest in leather. Obviously the bags are like separate, but I think like a good quality leather jacket that you'll have for a long time, can't miss investment. Whereas things that are more like textile, I find like cotton t-shirt, a white cotton t-shirt, when all those designers are doing all those white cotton t-shirts, like that is like a no to invest in. As for pants, I'm gonna do a little Lululemon plug, because I work there, but also because the pants are the best and they're super stretchy. And I'm wearing the ABC joggers right now. Best pants, especially if you have a little bit of weight fluctuation. With love. I think it's better to be mindful with purchases in the first place. Yes, that's where I'm at now. Sort of had to go through like the whole cycle, in order to come to that understanding within myself. But it's super better to be mindful when things are coming in than to be mindful when things are going out. And I touch on this in the video tomorrow as well. But yeah, and I think that's why I was like, if you're on the fence with like buying something, it's probably better to just not buy it, It's probably better to just like keep going because then your heart's not fully in it. So it's better to be mindful in that sense because then decluttering it, the items don't always end up where we think they're going to end up. It's not like everything suddenly gets a second life as soon as it leaves your house. Oftentimes they end up in landfills. And not landfills where you live. Okay. Yes to wedding content. Ooh, yes, wedding content, but only yes. Gotta respect those boundaries. But I can give a little update on where we're at with the wedding for those that did not see the Saturday vlog. But we've selected the venue, we have selected the officiant, and we have selected the photographer. So we're slowly getting there. I could make a dedicated video on that once we do a little bit more. I feel like I'll really start including you all in once we do the outfits because we have decided to go a bit more of the custom route. So that'll be fun to navigate that whole experience, creating custom suiting for the wedding. And also to give you guys a better idea of like what the vibe is going to be, where we're going to go, what we're going to do with it. Also, maybe I'll bring you along when we get the wedding rings selected. We more or less know what the vibe is, but we just haven't really actioned anything yet. What am I most excited about in the wedding? I think just to have, obviously besides marrying the love, but I'm excited just to have everybody that I love in one room to like celebrate and just have a really fun party together, celebrating all of our collective love for one another. Oh, not a prenup. Ooh, my gosh. Marcelo, I'm sure you have stories on stories. The problem is, little background on Robin and I's relationship. We've been together since like mid-uni for him, but like since our uni days when we had nada. Literally nada. I was working part-time, he was doing co-ops, and I don't even know what we would prenup to. The cats? Robin is in the chat. Ooh, Robin, he's seeing the prenups. Yeah, literally, what would we prenup? Robin, answer in the chat. What would we even get a prenup for? You're gonna take all of my handbags? I get the handbags in the divorce. Actually, I mean, I would probably try to take the cats. Sorry. Love you. Love you. Oh my god. Y'all are so crazy. I mean, if I like had stuff, then I feel like a prenup would be worth it. Literally not the cats in the prenup. I mean, yeah, Robin's been getting his own bags now. He's a Coach Girly as well. So review for him. How's everybody feeling about Coach lately? I don't know. I don't love Coach. My gosh, you guys, we only have 6 minutes left of this live. Thank you, Marcelo. Appreciate that. Sending you all the love, especially for joining the live. Appreciate it. Oh my god, we all know who's getting which cat. Well, Lynx is my baby. Lynx and me, we're like besties. PB is, we're besties too, but I think he's more of Robin's son than he is mine. But the irony of all of this, Robin bought Lynx for himself, but like low-key for me. And then I got PB because I felt like a little bit guilty about how much Lynx was like loving on me. So then I was like, okay, let me get like Robin his own cat. And here we are, it all actually worked out, so love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as we wrap up this live with 5 minutes left, I think I want to make these a regular occurrence. I'm having so much fun. Are you guys having fun? Because I'm having fun. I'm having a grand old time. This is really fun. It's so nice to interact with you all like live in the moment as opposed to, because I batch film, just because work is really busy. Life is obviously really busy scheduling like the wedding, just trying to like see people that I know. It gets busy. So I batch film mostly. So often when I like make a video, by the time I make it and then upload it, normally it's like a few weeks out. So it's really nice to like interact with you all live. Thank you for everyone who's on the live. I really had fun. And I guess just, I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna do this yet, but, oh, I didn't mean to delete that message. Sorry, Robin. Oopsies. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do this yet, but there is the option to create like membership, and I don't know if I want to do like a paywall because I sort of like just being more accessible, but I was thinking about launching a membership, not necessarily right now, but potentially in the near future, where I can include more of those like vulnerable vlogs, more like life stuff, not necessarily things just about like decluttering or shopping or, you know, whatnot. So maybe some like specific lives just for the besties, just for the girlies, but haven't decided yet. I guess we'll see how this live thing goes, but I will be doing more. This has been a really good first round. Appreciate everyone that's here. I think next as well I'll also make it a bit more formalized. Or do you guys like the deconstructed vibe where I'm just sort of like rambling for 30 minutes? Because I could do that too. I can do whatever you want. But yes, thank you all for coming. If PB wasn't sleeping right now, I would drag him out of his little carrier so I could show you all. But I mean, maybe I could just do that in the remaining minutes. Here he is, you guys. Little baby. So sleepy. Okay, we have a vote for casual. Casual rambles, obs from Miss Nadia Rambles. For those looking for a new channel to follow, Miss Nadia Rambles is a rambly bunch, so love her. Check her channel out. Yes, a baby! I know, he's just like a little baby, but he's my baby. Mr. Peeps. Well, I guess he's Robin's baby. In our divorce. God forbid. Literally, let me just suck that back in. Okay, you guys. I guess as we wrap this up, what's everybody doing tonight? What's on the dinner menu? What are you watching? What are you doing for dinner? I have decided to make this like red onion, carrot type chicken dish that I also made last night. But I decided it was so good that I'm gonna make it again. Oh my god, yes. Yes, Marcelo. Pregnant man. That was me. That was I. But yes, as we wrap up, let me know what your evening plans are, or Marcelo, if it's the morning for you. I have no idea what time it is in Italy right now, but I'm sure it's either really late or really early. Oh my god, Real Housewives of Atlanta season 5. Yes. Yes, Robin. I will see you there. Okay, guys. Well, that was super duper fun. Really appreciate everyone who joined. Oh my god, 1 a.m. Marcelo, go to bed. That was really, really fun. Thank you everyone for joining. Much love to all of you. And I will see you all in my next one, which will be scheduled. So we'll keep an eye out. Maybe I'll do it, make it the same day. So then it's like a recurring thing, so then people can tune in or like schedule it. If they really want to like join, you can like schedule it in. So oh my gosh, working 6 hours. Yeah. Okay. Bedtime for all of y'all. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys. Okay. How do I end this?